Yo, listen. I'm about to address this, and I'm about to address this one time only, because I got a youth movement. I'm not here to teach any old dogs new tricks. So I'm gonna talk about this topic for the last time. It's the flat Earth, and reason why I believe the Earth is flat, and you could think it's round. That's on you. That's your life. That's your experience. That's your conditioning. Remember, I've been conditioned to think this way for all my life. So when I came to my island, that's when the conditioning stopped, because I seen the sun right in front of my eyes, and it's not 93 million miles away, but that's my experience and that's my conditioning. But just listen to what I'm saying. You look up, right? You see the moon. Cool. It's there. The sun is there. You see the stars. To me, all the stars look the same size. You might have a little twinkle that's bigger than the other ones, but they're all the same size. But point being, I think the Earth is flat. And my philosophy about that is, when people ask me why do I think it's flat and what proofs do I have, don't ask me for the proof. Ask NASA for the proof. Ask the people that have been conditioning you all your life that it's a globe. Ask them to prove to you that it's not a globe. Tell them to launch a spaceship. Tell them to show you the telescope. Tell them to show you the technology that they claim that they lost. I'm not here to prove anything to you. I'm just telling you what I believe. And what I know with my own senses and my own intuition and my own knowledge and my own research, this shit is flat. Somebody asked me, oh, but what if it's flat, how does it fall? It's no falling, man. When you think that the Earth is gonna fall, you think it's hanging from somewhere, so you still think it's a globe. This conditioning thing is deep. When they condition you a certain way, this is why I do not fuck with consciousness no more. I do not follow consciousness, because there's no such fucking thing, man. There's no such fucking thing. Everything in life is based on conditioning and how you've been taught and how you've been educated and how you've been raised. I've been raised on a globe. Now I think this shit is flat because I see it's flat. Isn't this shit not hanging from nowhere? It's obviously on a plane. So that means there's nothing really under it. If there's something under it, then we could go underneath it and go and find out. But it's not hanging in the sky and being flat, or hanging in so-called, see, you thinking of space. I don't believe in space. I just think this shit is all one plane. I don't think it's nothing else. It's just a plane. You thinking of space because you've been taught like that. You think that even if the Earth is flat, you think it's hanging somewhere in space and it's flat. No, stop thinking like that. Just think of it being a surface. Take that shit out your brain, man. Take that globe shit out your brain. Take that space shit out your brain and think of it as being as an infinite plane. That's what I think it is. I think it's an infinite plane. There's no ending to this shit until we find it. That's the problem with people, man. They think of this shit as being a sphere and is flying through space 67,000 miles per hour while spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. Does that make any sense? Who could time that? Which human being on Earth could time that? How did we get out of the space to travel to another planet and it's moving at 67,000 miles per hour? We can't even keep up. Come on, man. Use your common fucking sense. Y'all so conscious. Y'all conscious, but y'all can't use your common fucking sense. So fucking conscious, but y'all can't figure this shit out. It's common sense, man. These people been lying to you. Why would they lie? I don't care why. I don't care why oppressor. I do not care why an oppressor would lie to me. He's an oppressor. That's what he does. Who cares why he's lying? He's just a liar. He says that he lost the technology to get back to the moon. Isn't that a lie? Why are you worried about why is he lying? Figure out your truth. My truth is it's a plane. It's an infinite plane until I find something. I don't even know what's on this planet, man. It took me all this time to unlearn and to try to figure out what's going on. When you look up in the sky, what do you see? Nothing. The moon and the sun and a couple of stars at nighttime. Who's to say up there is not water over us? Who's to say it's not something that's holding the waters from coming down? Who's to say? Who's to say? You've been so programmed to think of a globe that you don't even think for yourself, man. But everybody's so conscious. Black power. Oh, we're woke. We're this. No, you're not, bro. When you start thinking for yourself, then you're woke. When you start erasing everything that you've been taught, you're woke. When you're ready for war, you're woke. Don't listen to nothing they say about the earth. Nothing they say about the earth, because we don't know what's on the earth. We don't know what's under the earth. We don't know what's on top of the earth. We don't know what's beneath, like I said, under. I'm passionate about this because, like I said, when I came to Jamaica, that's when I realized that I've been lied to all my life. Because the sky is closer to the earth down here. And it's clearly a plane. I don't think it's no ending to it. If it's an ending, find it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's no ending to it. Okay? Anyways, people out here having fun. But anyways, you see the moon? The moon above my head? There's a moon right there above me, right? Everybody say, oh, how does the season work? Mathematics, calculations, science. I don't care about none of that shit. All that shit is phony. I don't give a fuck about no scientists. I don't give a fuck about no mathematics. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All I know is what I know and what I see from here on in. And I'm here to lead my circle and my team. That's it. I ain't worried about what nobody thinks or nobody's theories. Fuck your theories. You're a man just like me. I'm coming up with theories right now. You don't have to believe them. But guess what? This shit is real. This shit is real. And at the end of the day, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a whole lot of sense when you think about it. Because they haven't launched a spaceship yet. Since when? The 60s? To get back to so-called space or the moon. And why haven't they done that? Because they lost the technology. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to ask me why I believe it's flat. But you haven't asked them why they lost the technology, how they lost the technology. You're woke, right? Don't ask me shit. Ask them to prove why a nigga like me is saying that it's flat. Ask them to prove it. Ask them to prove it's round. Because they should be able to just prove it right away. They should be able to just launch something and prove that it's round, right? Right? Okay then. Let them do it. Ask them to do it. I'm not here to debunk nothing. I don't want to debunk nothing. Because it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of energy. So carry on.